Coach, after 3 losses to the Cowboys, you think your job was in jeopardy?
Not at all. We made the playoffs. We was a playoff team. Lost to a good team. That's not to me anyway. I'm just worried about the game that happened today. We'll worry about that all season.
It is off season though, Coach.
Coach, why 2 QB sneaks on the goal line?
You know what? We was confident on the offensive line on the 1 yard line. I mean, in hindsight, maybe we could have switched it up a little bit, but we got to get it done. We got to control the line of scrimmage on the 1 yard line, and we didn't get it done. So,
Coach, when facing the Cowboys, you start off well, then you slow down at the end of the first half, and then try to pick it up at the second half. Like, what's going on with you against the Cowboys, like your play calling? Because at the end of the game, you almost pulled out and music. What do you call it?
City Musical.
City Musical. How do you feel about that?
Well, that was a lot of questions in one. Well, today we started out. Cowboys had a couple big plays and kind of hit us in the mouth early, and we kind of spent most of the game on the ropes. So we never really established momentum to really control the game. We was kind of swinging for our lives for the whole game. So we gave up big plays, and we never really recovered from that.
Coach, I want 2 questions actually. First off, Felix Jones, 168 rushing.
Yeah. Well, we pride ourselves all year on stopping the run, especially against the Cowboys. I believe the first 2 games they didn't eclipse 100 yards in total. So to give 168 yards today in the playoffs is very disappointing, and that set up a lot of big plays for them.
Second question, Coach. Since the beginning of last year, the QB sneak in Madden has been like a ghost play where it hasn't worked, and you chose to go to it in the playoffs.
You know what? Only time I feel comfortable doing that is inside of 1 yard line. We was on the inside of the 1 yard line and couldn't convert. We have a great offensive line. We should be able to convert those plays.
2 questions, Coach. Do you think your team lacked the chemistry in this game?
Who's to say? We liked a lot of things. I don't know if chemistry was one of them. I had to look at the tape, but offensively, you know, we had a couple drives that stalled, but I think defensively we can never really get control of. We gave it too many big plays, and I kind of think that took the gas out of not only our defense but the whole team. Once they hit us in the mouth, we never really could recover.
And is it safe to say that you guys missed a lot of tackles this game, Coach?
Yeah, that's very disappointing. Like I said, we pride ourselves on defense, specifically tackling, and we did a terrible job of that tonight.
Coach, would you say that the running of Felix Jones of 168 yards is the result of you and your defense planning for the passing attack rather than the rushing attack?
You know what? We came into the game and wanted to stop the run. The first play was a great play by Felix, so we had him in the backfield, but then I think he broke a couple tackles, like we were just saying, and busted a 75-yarder. So we came into the game wanted to make them a passing team. So not at all. We didn't. We game planned to stop the run, but it just wasn't effective.
If you could take back 1 or 2 plays in the game, what would they be?
I mean, that's kind of it's hard, man. I have to, like I said, I have to look at the film and really see and kind of study everything. But maybe I think the play calls was good. I just don't think we executed the way we are known to execute.
Coach, I know Mike Vick is a left-handed quarterback, but do you feel that if you can go back to the deep passes you tried to convert with Deshaun Jackson, would you have switched him onto the other side of the field, which would improve his accuracy, throwing to the left side of the field than the opposite?
Not at all, because Vic has made a lot of plays over his career from the left or the right. I think I get a lot of credit to Terrence Newman. He played a great game. Was up on the island a lot, and he did a lot of good things. So all credit go to him.
Oh my God!
Coach, do you think that should have been a challenge call on the questionable out of bounds catch by?
You know what? I was shocked that a challenge wasn't called for the booth. But You know, it's up to this. That's out of our hands. We can't control that. We still should have won this game regardless of that.
Coach, I think you spoke a name before. Kind of won.
Last question.
Who won the game? But who was between Deshaun Jackson didn't have
Let me
much
get the last
production in
question.
this game. So what was the reason for that again?
You know what? In general, Cowboys played a great
No.
game.
But Deshaun Jackson is
Deshaun-
shut down. What was the reason for Deshaun Jackson to shut down?
You know what? They played a great game. It was a collective effort.
It wasn't any one particular player out
It
there.
was a collective effort because it takes pressure to make sometimes the secondary look better than what it is. I didn't have the most time in the world all day to throw the ball, so DeMarcus Webb was all over the field.
What about Terrence Newman?
I told you, Terrence Newman had a
Coach.
good game.
So what's your plans over the off season? A little golf,
You have a job.
vacation.
You have a job.
Football, just get better. We really believe that we can control this division. We didn't show it this year, but just not only the players get better, but we get better as a coach, work on a few things, and we right back at it next year, and hopefully with better results.
All right, Coach. Well, we're sorry about that loss. Hope you get out there next season and try to beat the Cowboys.